this. I've got this fascination with a movie you might have heard of called No Country for Old Men. Have you heard of that? It's based on a Cormack McCarthy book.
No,
No,
perhaps you could tell us a little.
I'm not a deep movie watcher guy,
I,
so
I'll explain why I'm fascinated by this. But there's a character in it called Anton Chigurh, who is basically a psychopathic mass murderer who's on the hunt for a bag that contains $5 million from a drug deal that's gone wrong. There's a guy who's found this bag and is running away from Anton, and Anton's killing anybody he comes across in the process of trying to find him. And this Anton Chigurh character is very unique because he has his own sort of own moral code by which he judges people. And he's got this expression that he uses twice in the movie. He says, if the rule that you lived by brought you to this place, what use was the rule? And what he's referring to, he says, here I am standing in front of you, about to make a decision whether I murder you. So whatever it was that you were doing in your life that brought you to this place, you should question that. And the other thing that he says in the movie, and then I went and tracked down the novel to see how it was written in the novel. He was saying that you can look at something and then interpret it as something, but you can also interpret it as something else. And the example he was using was this coin flip, because he flipped the coin for this guy, and the coin came up heads, which meant that Anton wasn't going to execute him. And so he says, don't put that coin in your pocket. That's your lucky quarter, because if it goes into your pocket, it will just be like any other coin, which it is. So what am I talking about? What I'm saying is that something like the fire of Notre Dame, on one hand, is basically a fire of an old treasured building. And on the other hand, if viewed in a different way, could be the beginning of the real revolution in France. It depends on how it's framed, because anything can be reframed if it's reframed in a way that makes sense to the people that you're reframing it for.
nice point. And in